Now, this is the next concept in this ergonomic, that is called as working posture. So it is very important from the computer operator point of view, and that is why these displays and the images are given. So working posture is the posture adopted by an employee while performing work task. It can be altered often, or a single posture can be sustained for an extended time. So computer operator is going to operate that computer for longer time. So their duty is for 8 hours. So it is the heavy duty for that particular position, for that particular posture or gesture. In a similar way, there are some different tasks like welding of a particular point, or having some grinding machineries operations, then cutting machinery operations, or some nut bolt provision, etc. So some of the workers are doing the same work for 8 hours. So that may be again harmful to that person from the physiological point of view as well as from the psychological point of view. Then the human body can be represented by the different segments. And from this picture, you can understand the different segments like arms, forearms, thigh, or trunk connected to the other segments by the joints. So from the ergonomical point of view, these are the main segments of our body. And this working posture can be described by the angles between the body segments. Then the number of angles defining these body postures depends on the level of accuracy. So from this picture, you can understand that the distance between these eyes and monitor should be at least 18 inch and maximum up to 36 inch. Then this monitor height should be at or slightly below eye level. Then the documents holder in line with the monitor and keyboard, because many times the typewriting is the work for these operators or the clerk, and that is why this document should be in this position. Then use monitor risers to raise the screen. Suppose your height is more, then you can increase the height of that monitor. Then the position of the thigh or the leg and the back is in this direction. So these shoulders, low and back in this position. Then some adjustment should be done for adjust this arm rest to elbow height. Then adjust the back rest to provide the lumbar support. Then 90-degree or 120-degree angle should be maintained by these legs from these joints. And this particular body part, that is foot, should be rested on the ground. So this feet should be supported either on the floor or on a footrest. So sometimes we have to provide the footrest also. If the height of that person is very less, then we have to use the footrest. Some persons are feeling comfortable by using the footrest. Some persons are feeling comfortable just by using the ground platform. So these are the various guidelines related to these working postures. So from this picture also you can understand easily. This is the simple indirectly the indications of these guidelines. So eyes to source, so that is at the same level. Then hands to input the devices, so that should be at rested on this chair, and body to chair arrangement, and this feet position. So this is related to the working posture. Then what is the effect of these musculoskeletal systems? So musculoskeletal system is related to the muscles, and the skeleton means the bones. So musculoskeletal load related to the occupational work is very often a cause in the development of MSDs, that is musculoskeletal disorders. So why these disorders are there? The main cause or the reason is the heavy work or the occupational work. So MSDs may be the result of an injury arising due to the sudden overload, or the result of cumulative trauma. And the risk of developing these MSDs is closely linked to the biomechanical and psychological factors. So physio-social factors are also involved in this study. So biomechanics means the body parts is moving, that is biomechanics. And then psychosocial means psychological factors are also involved and social factors are also involved. So we have to study these all biomechanical and then psychosocial factors to reduce these MSDs, that is musculoskeletal disorders. That also depends on the age, the previous experience, your body postures, then some risk factor, etc. So these biomechanical risk factors beside postures also take into consideration force, exertion, and time. So that is also depending on the type of work and time also. Then the posture duration and pattern of postural loading, exertion of external forces, and unloading recovery periods determine the character of the load. So load may be a static load, load may be a repetitive load. So sometimes we feel that the force or the weight of a particular element is very less, but still why these workers are complaining? Because these workers are complaining due to the repetitive work also. Because in the previous legal provisions in some of the rules, they have mentioned about the static only, and they haven't mentioned about the repetitive, but now it is corrected. Now in the rules and regulations also, this repetitive task or repetitive work is also mentioned, especially if you observe the Factory Act 1948. Then these two types of loads, that is static or repetitive, especially strenuous and can trigger MSD's development. So for that purpose, we have to think about the different physical factors like heavy physical work, lifting and carrying processes, static muscular strains, shorts, then monotonous and repetitive works, awkward postures, exposure to the vibrations, and lack of activity are regarded to these physical factors. So we have to think about all these factors, otherwise there are chances of developing the MSDs. So sometimes we are using the vibrating machineries like drilling machines. If you are working for longer duration, then exposure to vibration is more. If you are working in a bending positions, so if your half body is in a 30 or 40 degree angle, and the same work or the similar or same type of work is for the 8 hours duration, then that also creates the MSDs. If you are lifting the 70 kgs, 80 kgs load, and if you are carrying these loads from one point to another point, then there is a chances of MSDs. So likewise, there are number of examples and the situation, gesture, postures, or the wrong practices which can be adopted by the workers, and that is why these MSDs are there. Then numerous studies confirm the link between the risk of musculoskeletal pain development and awkward body postures. Because in the health record registers, they have mentioned that this is the MSD is developed in this worker, and what is the reason for that, and then they have treated. But from this data, that is from this health record data, they can easily identify that these musculoskeletal pains are related to your postures or the awkward body posture. There was a proven increase in the risk of developing neck and shoulder pain. So that is especially nowadays, which is observed in the computer operators. So neck twisting or bent postures were adopted often during the work compared to the situation in which they were seldom adopted. Sometimes it is also observed in some of the operators where the display of that machinery or the display of that all the parameters which should be observed by that supervisor or that operator is at higher position or at somewhat greater height. So that operator have to regularly check the different parameters on that display And due to that also, these pains, that is neck and shoulder pains symptoms may be there. So we have to study all these things, why these complaints are there, and we have to go for the root cause analysis, and then we have to modify and rectify some of the designs. That is the main purpose of this ergonomic. So the risk of neck pain increases when the neck is rotated more than the 45 degree. So if you are going to move your neck from 45 plus degrees and during more than 25% of the work time, then you are in a more risk than the normal one. So these are the various effects of the musculoskeletal systems. Now, what are the health problems related to these wrong postures? So nowadays, we are sitting for longer times, and sometimes in the industries, some work are allotted in a such way that they are standing for a longer duration. So this sitting or standing in the same posture for a long time exerts a muscle tension and spinal compression. So that is the health problem. So due to this continuous sitting or continuous standing, therefore this should be avoided by providing the rest periods. So we have to go for the rotation, we have to go for the rest time intervals, and some frequency should be increased. If it is only one, then we have to go for the 2 or 3 rest intervals for these sitting and standing positions. Some physical activities or exercises should be recommended by the health experts, especially for the persons who are in a continuous for the same posture. Then computer operators keep the head in a fixed position for a long time and therefore suffer pain and tension in the neck area. So intensity, frequency, and long hours of muscle contraction cause severe discomfort, pain, and other MSDs that last for the long periods. So that is especially related to these computer operators, because nowadays we can understand the industries, especially the IT industries are there, and in these IT industries we have to work for more than 8 hours also. Then lumbar spine suffers. So lumbar spine is another issue. More force while sitting on a stool without backrest. So if you are not supporting your back with some equipments or with the chair, etc., then there may be a chances of lumbar spine. So this is the pain which can be raised due to the lack of your ergonomic design in the chair table or your sitting position. So leaning back over the backrest and arms hanging down reduces the compression force. Straight upright backrest do not support the body and high risk forces may occur. So when it is declined back and upper body weight is rested on backrest, internal forces are also declined. So relaxed leaning on a declined backrest is the least stressful sitting posture. So we have to adopt these postures from our regular routine. So we have to study all these sitting positions, standing positions, then our neck positions or head positions or our back position, etc. So that only we can reduce the health problems by adopting this rectified inputs from the health experts.